This is what a planned cesarean birth looks like here in Australia. I just gave birth to our rainbow baby, and I want to take you on the journey with me. I'm going to start my birth story the day before. So I had gestational diabetes in my pregnancy. So I was wearing a glucose monitor throughout the end of my pregnancy. This is my partner installing the monitor that I had on me when I gave birth. And something that they do for people who have gestational diabetes and are having a baby, especially a cesarean, is they get them to pump early. So I was pumping colostrum the night before my C-section. This was so that I would have colostrum ready for me at the hospital for the baby. Also, the night before, I took the first of 2 sterile baths. When you have a C-section, you need to have 2 sterile baths before the procedure.
Good morning. It is baby day. Oh my god, I look crazy because I had terrible sleep. I'm about to go and do the sterile shower soap thing again, and hopefully have enough time to take care of my hair because my goodness, it looks horrendous this morning.
By the way, it's the midwives who give you the sterile soaps and the pre-op procedure medication.
See the baby.
I drank the pre-op drink while I was in the tub so that I would be ready to leave when I got out. But as we were packing the car, my neighbor came running up the driveway.
You running? Today's the day! This is so exciting!
Last time your capsule gonna be empty.
Your dad can stop talking about the damn capsule.
You can see it.
What is it, Dad?
Birthday.
It's birthday. It's baby day.
We were actually so relaxed on this drive.
Are you excited? Do you have anything to say to baby?
We'll see you soon.
Also, I'm the favorite auntie amongst the kids, so they're so excited to have a new cousin / sibling / whatever you want to call it, and they all call to wish me.
Last time Bump's gonna be in the hospital car park.
Truthfully, I was really anxious for the procedure because I don't like hospitals, and my mom actually had a terrible C-section with my brother, so I was worried that was going to happen to me, but thankfully it did not. I highly recommend this hospital, and I had a great C-section experience. However, I did find it extremely hilarious that they asked me if I could be pregnant on the intake forms when I'm here for a C-section. The last time I was here in this particular spot was when I was outpatient for a D&C when we lost our previous baby, so we're very happy to be back here in a much happier occasion. We were told to be there for a 9:15 C-section. By the time we actually got in, it was almost 11 a.m. They took us around the back quite quickly. I want to say that we were only sitting for like 15 minutes to get into our scrubs and be ready for the procedure, and then they took us to a waiting bay for the operation itself. I'm not sure why it took my baby daddy so long to get his hair inside the cap, but he got it there in the end. And then it was my turn to get dressed, and here I am looking like a giant grape. But as we were about to meet our baby, I really didn't mind at all. By the way, if you're a patient with a red cap, that means that you have an allergy that doctors need to know about. That's why we have this color. Like a weird cycle, this was actually the operating theater I was in for my D&C. There was a slight kerfuffle with my spinal tap, but everything went well in the end, and it was painless. It wasn't even 10 minutes into the surgery and the baby was born. There's my baby daddy cutting the cord. It's just symbolic, the doctors already cut it first. And I was fully expecting to cry when I met my baby, but I didn't. But it was still a beautiful, magical moment. Our hospital doesn't allow you to film in the delivery room, but they did get a few little clips for us. Those first precious moments are like an out-of-body experience. I don't know how to explain it.
Got there.
Side note, I did like projectile vomit exorcist style all over myself and the baby as soon as we were in the recovery room, just a side effect from the procedure. We were in the recovery room for about 40 minutes and then they wheeled us straight to our room. But genuinely, everything went by so quickly you didn't even feel time pass. And obviously, you're fully absorbed in this brand new baby trying to soak in every moment. You don't notice anything else going on. For all people who are intending to breastfeed, they try to put the baby on the breast as fast as possible. This nurse came in to show Cam how to do the first nappy change as well. And like a sign, because they are a rainbow baby.
Rainbow. Rainbow.
It's much noisier rainbow over here. I did try to do their handprints, and I managed to have a meal after birth, and that was really good. We also tried to DIY some announcement photos because our friend who was supposed to take them couldn't come that day, but she did come the next day to take them. We spent a little bit of time setting up everything in the room to make it nice and cozy for us, and then the rest of the day was basically just visitors. My excited neighbor was first, and then my mom and my brother came too. Here's my mom as a grandma again.
This is going to be your favorite child.
Who's that one, Neil?
It's mine from when I was a baby.
How cool!
We, of course, also FaceTime my partner's parents, and baby daddy presented the baby with a birthday cake book.
There's Dad.
Baby daddy did take the baby between feeds, but for the most part, the baby was just with me.
They're very sleepy, so they don't want to feed properly.
So luckily I've already expressed some colostrum, and we're gonna give that to them.
It takes a little bit for your milk to come in when you have a baby, especially when you have a C-section, so having that ready colostrum was a huge help for the first night. The rest of the night was basically just a million nurses coming in and out of the room. There was such a high amount of nurse changeover, but everybody was nice. It was a fairly cruisy day of checkups the next day, but my friend Coralie did come and do our first 48 photos. She wants to get into birth photography, and I'm so happy that we could be her practice muses. These photos are beautiful, and I will cherish them forever. My in-laws surprised me with a beautiful succulent bouquet. It was very cute. I should mention that I was almost painkiller free after my C-section. I've got so many allergies and intolerances and another underlying condition, so I couldn't have any painkillers. I essentially was surviving on just Panadol. Yes, I did the usual trope of having sushi in the hospital, but in Australia, most sushi is safe, so I ate sushi my entire pregnancy. And obviously, in all that downtime, we FaceTimed all our loved ones to let them know the baby was here. Day 3 by far was the hardest and fastest day. To be honest, this is the only time that I actually struggled while in hospital because there were so many medical professionals and they all had different opinions on things. And the baby had to have so many rapid fire tests. And this was the day baby actually got their first bath. This is something that normally they get the other parent if there is one to do. And even though I use a wheelchair and I genuinely can't walk, I still got up to do this. After all the checks, we were discharged. Baby and I had cute little pumpkin matching going home outfits. And Daddy finally got to put baby in the famous special car seat. I did have to do 5 days of blood thinning shots when I got home because of my medical conditions. But other than that, everything else was swell. I hope you guys are enjoying my new long form content. I'm going to make new videos all the time, so like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.